Okay, so normally I wouldn't do this because I am driving and I'm getting on the freeway here pretty quick, but I didn't get my Wednesday show out and I wanted to apologize. So, welcome to another edition of the Free Exchange of Ideas. Right now, like I said, I'm on my way home, so hopefully you can't see too much of me, but at this point I don't really care. The big story that I've been following, for what that's worth, is the Dylan Mulvaney Budweiser fiasco. I say fiasco because I have never seen conservatives or beer drinkers really step up to the plate and say, no more, I won't buy the product that you're promoting, I won't buy any of your products. Budweiser sales are down over 17%. That's crushing. Their market share is down even more. As opposed to Coors and Miller Lite, both of their products are up by 18%. That's crazy. Over a 2-week period. It's insane. I've never seen drinkers step up to the plate like this and just, say no more. I'm not gonna deal with it. Well, having said all that, I don't know Dylan Mulvaney. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I just don't know him or her. I am honestly unsure how to address the individual. So I'm just going to call him he, because to my knowledge, he has not had any surgery done. He is not, plus, really, that V6 sucks. I just have a little tiny 4-cylinder. At any rate, he hasn't had any surgery. He has done, I just saw a picture of Dylan sans makeup. He is not a pretty boy. Although, he makes a very pretty girl, I give him that. Now, I've heard of Dylan Mulvaney and I've heard his shtick, but for me, he's a wannabe. He has taken money out of women's hands by doing makeup tutorials, and I believe he's sponsored by 1 or 2 makeup companies. The Bud Light sponsorship was probably a monster thing for him. However, the backlash to Anheuser-Busch is like whiplash nasty, and it was whiplash quick. I mean, the management at Anheuser-Busch has got stripes on their back from that. I am honestly surprised that they haven't made a real attempt to apologize to their base or to their customers, because their money, I mean, they're still losing money. They've lost $1 billion so far in market share. Now, that's, again, you got to remember, we're talking about Anheuser-Busch, and they have a monster market share across the board. However, to lose $1 billion is still $1 billion that it's unlikely that they can afford to lose. I am surprised that this has gone on this long at this level, and Anheuser-Busch has not said, hey, you know what, we messed up, it was a bad decision, we got rid of the 2 people who instigated the decision, and we're gonna try and move on. We just want to apologize to our customers and the people that left us, and say that we won't do something like this again. They will. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it's going to be, right? They will absolutely, along with other major corporations and companies, do this again until they start to recognize who is who. Dylan Mulvaney is not a transgender individual, at least not that I can tell. He plays a female, but he plays her as a child, teenager at best, and that's absolutely wrong in my opinion. That's just, he's not paying attention to, he's just doing it for clicks. He's just basically clickbait, which sucks, because there are people out there that follow him. He has quite a following. I think it's over 1 million people that follow him regularly. And he's not giving them good advice. He's not giving them a good role model, in my opinion. Just going to put that out there. A lot of people are not going to like this, and I'm okay with that. I have cousins that are not straight. They're not crooked either. Just saying. I have one cousin that's gay. I have one cousin that acts trans. I don't know, because we don't get an opportunity to deal with other very often. I'm extremely busy with my job. He's extremely busy with what he does, and I'm happy for him. He seems to be happy, which is better than what was going on with him before. However, to my knowledge, he hasn't done any surgery. He hasn't done any hormone blockers. He just wants to be a she. And when he first came to me and said, "Hey, this is what I'm kind of thinking of doing," I said, "Do you think it'll make you happy?" He said, I think it'll make it happier than I am. I said, "Then fine." The minute it doesn't, nobody's going to say anything different, and I don't give a damn about what the rest of the family does, but, if you're happy, you're happy, and that's the bottom line for me. As long as you're happy, we're all good. I don't think Dylan Mulvaney is a very happy individual. He's a relatively wealthy individual, I believe. I don't think that makes you happy. Me personally, I just don't think that's what's going to make people happy over the long period. And I think that the backlash to Mr. Mulvaney is going to be pretty nasty for a long period of time, which is horrible, because he doesn't deserve that kind of backlash. That wasn't on him that he took the contract. It's on Budweiser that they offered him the contract. At least as far as, evidently, their sales go. Do I think it was a good idea or a bad idea? But on the part of Anheuser-Busch, I honestly don't know. I don't drink any of their alcohols, so I can't help or hinder the boycott. I really don't drink hardly ever anymore, and even then, I stick to tequila, and so I don't drink a lot. But to me, Budweiser deserves what they're getting. Also, to me, in my personal humble opinion, I don't think Dylan Mulvaney deserves any crap. I just don't. I don't think he deserves that. He didn't do anything wrong. They came to him, offered him a contract, and he said, "Yeah, I'll take the sponsorship. I would too. Take it in a heartbeat. I don't like their beer. I don't think I like any of their alcohols. Any of their beers, I should say. Or their, I think they have not spritzers, what do they call them? The you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't like those either. At least I don't like theirs. There's a couple that I do like, but then neither here nor there. Getting off on a tangent, that'd be bad. So, all that to say, I think Budweiser deserves what they get, because they're a business and they have to cater to their base. They don't have any choice. That's how you live as a business. What I don't believe is that Dylan Mulvaney deserves any backlash. It's not on him. He does what he does, and like I said, if I was in his shoes, I'd have taken the contract. If somebody like that offered me a support, yeah, I'd take it. I'm not lying to you. I'm not a rich man. This is not going to make me wealthy. You got to know that. But anyway, I think that's all I got to say. Dylan doesn't deserve any shit from you people. Back off. Have a great day. Remember, even fuzzy bunnies have teeth and claws for a reason. Live long, fight hard, win the day. See ya!